Most of us, like I said, are asking $3 questions. No one has pushed us to go beyond that. What's next? I'd like to start off today by showing, not telling, showing everyone in the room how money can be something that brings us joy, not anxiety, embarrassment, guilt, and shame. Classic. I would like to ask you, I'm gonna make this a little dynamic because I love hearing answers when you get a chance to talk to the person next to you. So if you're in the room, get ready to talk to the person next to you, introduce yourself. If you're watching, just play along. What I would like you to answer, turn to the person next to you, introduce yourself, and in just 60 seconds, I'm gonna come back. I wanna know the answer to this question. What is something you spent money on in the last 2 weeks that made you smile? Something you look back on and it made you smile. It could be going out to a nice restaurant. It could be hopping in a taxi instead of the subway on a hot day. Anything in the last 2 weeks. Let's take 60 seconds and then I'll bring you all back. Okay. Please pass that mic around. If you want to share your answer, please raise your hand. We will get a mic over to you. I want to hear from you. What is something you spent in the last 2 weeks? Let's get those mics going around the room. What is something you spent in the last 2 weeks that just made you smile? Go ahead. Staycation, beautiful. A staycation. Where'd you stay? In the city? You went to a hotel?
In Dumbo.
In Dumbo, great. Okay, who's next?
Surfing lesson.
Surfing lesson, awesome. Who's next?
My nephew won't read, so I bought him a bunch of Classics Illustrated comics to try and get him to read.
Awesome.
I can't read some of myself.
Beautiful. Do we have somebody over here? Okay, let's get one more. We got some up here in the front. If you've got a mic, just shout it out.
I bought a phone for my mom's birthday.
Love it. Love it. All right, let's get one more. All right.
It maybe wins too, but a ring.
A ring. All right, congratulations. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. This is a totally different, man, you guys are good. Did you hear the energy in the room when we were talking about what we like? I was planning to come in here and talk about some boring compound interest. You guys are more fun than that. We're not talking about compound interest today. We're gonna talk about a rich life, okay? Look at the joy. Look at the happiness just with this 2-week thing of what do you like? What made you smile? Everybody teaches you how to save. Nobody talks about how to spend. People want the truth. They want to know how to think about bigger, more important things with their money than saving $3. Yes, you should save money. Yes, you should automate your investments, low cost, long-term investments. Yes, I'm not saying don't do that, but there's so much more to talk about with money than how to scrape $3 here and there. So that's what we are going to talk about, how to use money to create our rich lives. Now, 10 years ago, I wrote this book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, came out in March 2009. Did anybody buy this book, first edition? Okay. Anybody buy it in March 2009? I don't believe in market timing, but that was an awesome time for a book to come out. Bottom of the recession. If you bought that book and followed the advice, you are set for life, okay? So my publisher started emailing me and they were like, let's do an update. And I was like, why? I write something to be timeless. Good advice is timeless. In fact, some of my favorite books are decades or even centuries old. I resisted for a long time. But meanwhile, I have these bookmarks that I save online. I was saving all these bookmarks about what was changing in the financial industry. And there was a lot. There are new accounts. Robo-advisors didn't exist back then. I had switched my own credit card for extra perks and I'd switched my accounts. Things had changed in my own life as well. I had grown my business to dozens of employees and 40,000 customers. And I'd gotten married, which was amazing and also challenging from a financial perspective, really having those conversations. And I think I realized that I had started to think about money differently.